So sometimes it's like we can tell ourselves like all the things that we would have done, but there's a reason why you can't receive information at the time it received.
So if you can go back 10 years ago from this moment, knowing
Mhm.
what you know now, what is something or maybe some things that you would tell yourself?
I think for me, one of the things I would do is to be to I think I would tell myself to be a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more audacious. I think for I'm really proud of the journey that BPN has, evolved to, but there are some things that I feel like I personally have held us back from just because of like not fully understanding like what truly I was building. It's like I was passionate and happy about the fact that yeah, I could bring my community together. But I think when you recognize like you are doing something that's like bigger than yourself, that there is a level of like audaciousness that you need to have in order to like really recognize like you got to serve people in a little bit more aggressive way. So I think for me, I probably would, yeah, I would have been a little bit more aggressive. And that means like be more aggressive about trying to get more funding, be a little bit more aggressive about structuring a more advanced team so that it can handle like scaling. So I think I would just have handled differently. But then also, I'm saying that, and I'm also a firm believer that everything happens like as it's meant to. Like there are things that I learned and I had to experience. And I think that's the reason why now at this point, I can see the journey in a more like 2020 perspective. Because it's like easier to say like what you would have done like 6 months ago. But the reason why you can say that now is because you had to go through 6 months of like the journey, the process in order for you to even have that understanding. Like, because somebody could give you like, all the because I think you said something earlier, like in your previous podcast about how like you've had mentors, you've had people who have instilled in you and who told you like giving you great advice, but at the time you weren't ready to receive it. So sometimes it's like we can tell ourselves like all the things that we would have done, but there's a reason why you can't receive information at the time it received.